Hello, yogis from near and far. Welcome to Yogaya Yoga Playground, our monthly edition of live streams. Today, we are going to offer this flying eagle sequence, and it was inspired by my dear friend and soul sister, Nanette Bevelander. So I hope we can fly together today. And it is built on arm balances. So we will practice some cool arm balances, and I'll guide you very fluidly through the practice of arm balancing. So I'm very excited. Somebody saying hi, making sure you can hear me well. And also, arm balances look hard, but they require weight distribution, a little sense of trust, and a desire to feel the neuromuscular adjustments within the body, like your rope walker, and you're moving through the rope and the string, and you need that very subtle adjustment. So we'll do that, just making sure that yes, you can hear. Wonderful. And let's dive into our flying eagle sequence. Thank you, Nanette. We'll start standing at the top of the mat and finding our energy here in a flat back. So find your flat back. Your legs are firmly rooted into the ground. You can feel your soles are reaching out and zoning in, and we'll open the arms. And as we bend the knees, we'll reach the arms forward and exhale, straighten the knees and bring the hands back and inhale. And exhale, keep the back flat. Inhale, flying and gaining perspective, seeking perspective, very important. We want to see and feel the lay of the land. Keep on flying, keep on bending. Chair pose, eagle arms and open. We want to see if we need to pivot or we just need to shift perspective. One more here. And then bend the knees, sit low, arch your wings. Feel that desire to jump, to leap, to fly. And here we are. Let's fly. Right leg back, left leg back, downward facing dog. Taking our first little adjustments, as we said. And today, relax your head, feeling that in order to fly, in order to gain that latitude of full expression, we have to come to a point of focus where we filter away all the distractions. Sometimes we get lost in social media. We have a very short attention span. Keep on cycling in down dog. And we want to come into this deep sacred work, our practice. And thank goodness for this practice. Forward plank. Exhale, side plank. Inhale. Right foot gently touches the knee and extends like two wings and back into plank. And again, side plank position. You can stay here or gently fly. And let's do one more plank, core tight. And find your position. And gentle whoop, slurp, like what we call develope in dance vernacular. And then one more here, side plank, arching those wings and back. Back on your knees, uncurl the toes, flying here and exhale. Inhale, ripple. Exhale, your wings are like this and in, out, and inhale, open, see the sky, exhale, back to the earth. You have work here. Inhale, open, and exhale, feels so good. Centeredness, deep work, no multitasking, focusing into the heart meridian and opening through the heart. What really makes us happy, radiating it out Exhale. Hands back into the floor. Curl the toes under. Right leg up. Making a little wing to the side. And then left arm flies. And flies. As you shift your weight to the right leg, the lunge is off the mat. And one wing is prepping. And then the leg becomes a wing. Whoop. Wow, that's hard. And push. And one more here. Wonderful. Right knee into the floor. Right arm, left leg. Reach long. Feel the focus. Exhale. Knee to the elbow. Inhale, arch the wings to the side. Extend the leg in the arm. Back into the midline. Re-expand forward and back. Exhale. Center. Inhale, fly. So you're pretty much flying here. What you see, I lost my balance. Wobble, wobble. And then you're going forward. And you're flying. And you're going forward. And that is along your mat. And one more. And lower the right forearm down. We'll try our first arm balance. Bring your left hand to the top of the mat and slightly off the mat. And now bring your feet into a diamond so the big toes touch. And left knee props on the left upper arm. Feel that. One of the easiest arm balances. We're still not flying, but we get the feel of the flight. If that's too much, you'll just do a puppy pose here. A flying wing pose. And then right arm to the side. Extend the left leg in one direction and the left arm in the other. Feel the openness through the heart. Breathe here. Step the left foot into the mat. Walk your hands on either edges of your foot. And again, let's fly. Exhale, arch the wings. Inhale, open. Lunge. Exhale, flex, pyramid pose. Inhale, open. And exhale, hold it. Find the balance. And gentle flight from your hips, gentle ripple. It looks like ripple, ripple, ripple. One after the other, one after the other. Coming here, rippling, and curl the back foot under. Coming into warrior two. And then right eagle arm into the left elbow. Wrap your hands nicely. Flex your front foot. The left foot, exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale. To the back. Inhale forward. Now feel that lift. Lean on your pillow. Extend your leg. Relax your head. Wonderful. Both feet on the ground. Right hand anchors. Feel the right leg and the left arm. Similar to what we did kneeling. Now we'll bring it up. Flying up. Feel that juxtaposition of forces. You're right in the middle. You feel the even weight distribution. And release. Again, right arm into the left elbow. Open here. Readjust the front foot. Bend the left knee. And release. Again, you're resting on your pillow. You are in what we call arrow bind. Very easy. You reach for the hands from behind. And the right elbow is now pointing up, creating a little pillow for your head. Inhale, exhale, contract, right in the middle, yo. And draw a circle with the arrow, back. How beautiful. Exhale, look at the lay of the land. Seek perspective. And then with a clear vision, paying that new tangent that will come after the pivot. Beautiful. Heel toe the back foot in. We're going for eagle pose. You know it. You've done it. First stage is here. If you feel comfortable wrapping, which is really hard for me for some reason lately, wrap the arms. Rest the chin on the hands and palm, and then bring the elbow to the knee. Hold it here. And then extend. Can we bend the left knee? Arch our wings, flex our right foot. Yes, we can. And then gentle transition. Both feet connect as we flow through this Lord of the Fishes pose. Lord of the Fishes who flies today. Whoa. And fly. Breathe. Exhale. Now let's breathe and hold the breath. Suspend. Hold your breath. Just lift your hips. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Reach the right hand back. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. And switch. Exhale. Inhale, flying. Same arm, same leg. You can be very gentle in your flight or seek that greater amplitude depending on how you feel today. And one more. Once you've arrived wherever you want to be, whether here, if that's as much as you can do, then this is how it's going to be. Right hand pointing up, left hand pointing down in a Shiva variation, or going all the way up and leaning into a tilt, feeling how your body allows you to work with boundaries, a healthy edge. Lower the right foot down. Here is our second arm balance. So we are finding our forearm as our base. Grab the outside edge of the left foot with the right hand, like so. We're comfortably sitting down. And from here, gently lift your hips. This is stage one. Try to unfold the leg. This is marvelous. Here you are. You can stay, or you bend the knee and you bring the shin to the chest. And here is the unfolding of it, going into a frame pose or a window pose rather. Reminding ourselves that the eagle, if you're here, is teaching us to not be retroactive or reactive, but to be proactive. Ground both hips down. Use this left leg to bring you forward as you pivot in the other direction. And now binding around the folded knee as much as you can. If that is too much, you're just gonna re-extend the arms. And here's the trick. Our third balance, it's not an arm balance, it is a seated boat pose balance. Gently drag the left foot into the right. Here it is. It's kind of organic, kind of comfortable. And once you have that, open the left shoulder back. Extend, extend. If you fancy, you want, you can just reach the left arm to the right foot and right arm to the outside edge of the left foot, or just stay here where you were. Here we are, finding our balance. And then switching, shift all the way to the right and see if you can get the elbow under the left knee crease. And this is your prep for this balance. It looks kind of hard, but it has different stages. So the first stage is to get the shoulder as far as we can into the pit of the knee. So I'll try to assist, and that is perfectly fine. This could be your first stage. Cuddle and lift. And now if you feel comfortable today, you can stay here, stay here, stay here. Open the hip. If you feel comfortable, we'll bring the left hand under the right foot and position our hands so that when we hike the right foot over the left, we're able to lift the hips. And here we are, stretching, or here, breathing, feeling that incredible latitude of expression as we fly, extend the left leg, organically transitioning into a pigeon pose. Our pigeon clasps the opposite foot and the arm flies. And you would be doing this. And open. And feel how this opens your quad. And open. And now grab both the foot with both hands. Open the heart. Exhale down. Lay of the land. Seeking perspective. Focusing in. Eliminating distractions. Refraining from multitasking. Doing the deep work. Inhale. And flying pigeon. Extend the arm. Lift the knee off the floor. And left foot forward. Gently coming here. Arch your wings. And drop. And up. And drop. And arch. And drop. And coming into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Forward. Side plank. We did it. We either choose to be here or here. And other side. Test your balance. Trust your balance. You're right there where you need to be. Good. Bend the knees. Bring the hips to the heels. Fly. 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 Bring the hands behind your toes. Lift. Drop the head. Flutter your lips. Helicopter lips. Relax. Again. And one dive through a wormy. And half of a plank back into down dog. Opening here. And opening. And again. Feeling that length. Right foot down. And up. Lift your left leg up. Bring it forward. Make a circle. Bring it up. Make a circle. And to the side. Flying here. Drop the foot outside of your mat. Move the right wing. And the right wing. So you're leaning into that lunge. Feels really good. And you're off the mat and on the mat. You're balancing between the dualities. Bring the hand down. Lift the leg up. And bring the left knee down. Extend. Left arm, right leg. Fly to the side. Just like we did. Re-expand. Exhale. Arm and leg. Lateral lift. And one more. And feel you're flying. You're flying. And that little arm balance. Left arm onto the floor. Both feet connect. Big toes touch. And then bring your knee on top of your right elbow. Feel the arm balance. If that's too much, you're going to leave the left foot on the floor. Just do the arm balance here. Here's how it looks. So that you train yourself to bring the weight down and to train the elbows to interact with the upper body. So we're here. And Step your right foot forward, lunging it, flying, and then exhale, wings arch. You're propping on a rock, gazing from above. Inhale, back to the earth. Exhale, back to your spot of clear high sight. Both hindsight and foresight and insight of what is happening now. Very good. Rebend the front knee, readjust your back knee. And now bring the shin so it is parallel to the front edge of the mat. Left hand goes way out of the mat so you can extend the right arm backwards and the right leg forward. Opening the heart. Finding that balance. It's another flying pose, but this time supine reversed. Exhale, going into our warrior two foot stands. Let's fly. Going back and forward and back and forward. One more. Left eagle arm, wrap, flex the front foot, shift the weight to the back foot, left foot, and forward. And exhale. Bring the elbows to your knee. And heel toe the left foot so that we can balance here and find the pillow. Flex the right foot. Beautiful. Right hand down. What we did on the other side. Right leg, left arm. Hold it. Lift the leg, lift the arm. As if you're prepping for twisted half moon, but it is lateral. And down. Heel toe the back foot. Going back to our warrior two stand and eagle arms. And arching. Bind. Forward. And back. Bend, 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 bend. As if you're resting against this back pillow, you're supported. Bend the front knee and again, forward. And flex that foot for a moment. And now we'll leap forward. We're already prepped for eagle pose. All we're gonna do is take the left leg around. Bring the chin into our hands. Gently hold the chin and the elbow into the knee. Feel this burrito wrap. So delicious. And extend here. Bend the right knee. Flex the left foot. Flying high. Getting beyond the comfort zone. And we're here to smooth things out back into a comfortable Lord of the Fishes stance. Opening and flying. So always remember, every time we do the meridian crossing, we're actually integrating both the right and the left brain lobes. We're igniting the intuitive intellect, the rational and the intuitive and creative are working in tandem. One more. Inhale, hold your breath. Resist the urgency to breathe. Just lift your left hip off the floor. Start to lean onto the right as if you're tilting. Move your left leg back, your left arm back, and bend. Hold the left heel with the left hand. Extend and arch the right way and fly. We said it could be a very tiny, little, elegant, exquisite fly, or a big, bold, and unapologetically, whatever serves you now is what you need. Point and flex. Feel how the foot is pointing and the wrist, and then they're flexing. And let's go for the fullest amplitude. And exhale. Going into our arm balance. Soften the left foot into the floor. Readjust the hips. Grab the outside edge of the right foot with the left hand. Try this first. Very easy. We said there are different stages to this particular forearm balance, and it prepares us for the more complicated arm balances. So once you're here, lift the hip. There you are. You're already in a balancing position. Maybe you stretch the arm. Here you are. Or maybe you keep that and lift more. And then how about the window? Ooh, looking through, lifting the hips. So here you are, little mini window, mini, and soften. The leg will take us into the next pose. And we're already there. All we have to do is wrap around this left bend leg open. And this is more than enough. This is also great with a straight back and a little lean forward. And if we fancy, we shift the weight back and we notice, oh, it's very easy to actually position the right foot on top of the left and feel that boat pose variation. Very comfortable, actually. And here's how it looks behind. So you see the bound version of the arms and the feet. Very cozy, like a little cradle. Mm-hmm. And from here, we release. We switch sides of the hips. This is more than enough if you want to just be here, right? And if you tried it on the other side, bring the elbow further up into the knee crease and then the upper arm and the shoulder. Ideally here, but this is great too. And so is this. A nice hip opening once you're here, right? Right hand goes down. This left foot wants to meet its little friend. Here we are. So we're not flying yet, and this is perfectly fine. Bending both knees. And whether you are further down, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you get the synergy between the body parts. And then if you want to fly, shift the weight forward, plant firmly through both hands and palms, and lift. And lift. Wow, and here we are. We have arrived at our pigeon pose, finding the opposite clasp and flying here. Flying, right wing. Reposition the back knee, open the heart. A little rock, back and forth. Exhale, forward. The bird is on the rock, nicely settled, gaining perspective. And not only gaining perspective, but honoring every perspective that is available to the sight. Flying pigeon, extend the arm. Beautiful. Coming into a diamond pose, facing the top of the mat. Lying forward and back, it would look like that. And reach. Chin forward, wings arch. Chin going down. You're right into the diamond. You can see all the facets of yourself in that diamond, and they're all gleaming and sparkling because you are in your sacred space and you're doing the deep work. And beautiful. Open up the entire diamond, plant the feet, and take a table pose to neutralize the hip opening action. Gently rooting yourself in the sky, heart opening up and down. We're just going to do the final eagle binds here. So the legs will wrap into eagle, right leg around the left, and then the arms would go the reverse. Left into right, right into left, left into right. Now hold your thumb with your right hand and open the right thumb back. It will create a birdie mudra. Lift up, exhale, squeeze, hold. Now inhale and hold your breath here. Hold more. Notice that as you hold the breath, you signal to the mitochondria to produce new stem cells. And exhale. Open. Reaching for that same bind as you go arms right, legs left. Taking this into a supine pigeon, very comfortable here. And gently hug the right shin in, hands into namaste, left foot flexed off the floor. And then tree pose, my favorite combination. Clasp the right foot with the left hand. Extend the right arm and the left leg. Both our arms and our legs were our wings today, and we're just soothing that energy through the cross-lateral meridian integration. Finding the reverse, left into right, and then right into left. Opening, taking the birdie to the other side. Look at the birdie mudra. So you're just holding the thumb, pointing the other thumb. So your arms are an eagle, your legs are an eagle variation. Hold it, inhale, and exhale. Keep that and move the legs to the right, the arms to the left, and feel the nice stretch in the spine. Little rock here. Hug into a pigeon rooted in the sky. Pigeon seeking that interstellar perspective. And then earthing down into this variation of tree and coming back to the earthly roots, to the wisdom of the earth, to everything natural, and moving from chaos into coherence as we are moving into this new window of opportunity for humanity to leap collectively as an ascended eagle, to seek perspective, to honor all perspectives. Bring that in and gently bringing both knees into the chest, Apanasana. Circle and massage your lower back, and then circle the other way. Massage the lower back and feel the energy that is moving through you as you practiced even weight distribution, breaking down complicated poses into its and their constituent parts, and understanding how important it is to have a map to strategize, to structure your daily routine. So there's me time, there's me search, there's sacred time, and there's deep work. And gently cross the right over the left. Press up to sit very, very gently as we finish up in Garuda Mudra. Left hand over the right for all women, right over the left for the men. Inhale over your face, lifting the veil. Exhale, release all distractions in the past. Inhale, open up new space for the future. Exhale, back to the center. Cross, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Invite. And anchor. And come back into that Garuda Mudra. And gently switch into a bird. And on these wings, place what you need to take flight now. What do you want to do that needs a little propeller craft, a little more faith, a little more trust, a little less overthinking, a little more love, a little more intention and focus, and less distraction, and then let it fly. Inhale. Go as high as you can. Exhale. Release the pressure to get anywhere and just stay where you are in perfect harmony, equanimity, and self-love. Allow for that self-love to radiate into your space, your surroundings, the world at large, the planet, the solar system, the galaxies, and send it all the way to the unified field of conscious love that animates and creates all. Namaste. Thank you for making the time for your sacred space today and your sacred practice. Keep the focus. Eliminate the distractions and know that everything that needs to reorient itself or pivot into a new direction has already ripened for you. Just take the leap and fly. Thank you, Nanette, for proposing such an inspiring sequence. We will continue next month with other sequences. Please don't forget to send us your requests. Anything counts and anything could transform into a sequence. And if you haven't already taken a look or read our book, Yoga Outside the Box, Reimagining the Art of Flow, it is a very eagle-like inspiring yoga read. I encourage you to find it on Amazon and carve sacred time so that it can pave your path to reinvention and full rediscovery. Thank you. All my love, all the peace from my heart to yours and into the world. Namaste. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.